Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified when new videos are uploaded. In a world not unlike our own, there were two neighboring countries, Lyria and Bendor. For years, these nations coexisted in an uneasy peace, each wary of the other's growing power. Lyria was known for its technological advancements and strategic brilliance, while Bendor prided itself on its vast natural resources and formidable military strength. The spark of conflict tensions began to rise when a rich oil reserve was discovered on the border between Lyria and Bendor. Both countries claimed ownership of the land, and diplomatic negotiations quickly turned hostile. Skirmishes broke out between border patrols, and media on both sides fanned the flames of nationalism and distrust. One fateful day, a Bendorian patrol ventured too far into Lyrian territory, resulting in a bloody clash. The incident was reported as an act of aggression by both governments, and the war drums began to beat. Leaders from both nations addressed their citizens, promising swift victory and justice. The war begins. The first strikes came from Lyria, their technologically advanced drones targeting key military installations in Bendor. The precision of these attacks stunned the Bendorians, who retaliated with a massive ground invasion, leveraging their sheer numbers and strategic position. Cities on both sides were soon engulfed in chaos. Lyrian cities experienced relentless bombings, while Bendorian towns saw rapid advancements of Lyrian forces. The world watched in horror as the war escalated, hoping for a quick resolution that seemed increasingly elusive. The turning point months turned into years, and the war dragged on with no clear victor. Both countries suffered immense losses, and the initial fervor for battle gave way to a desperate longing for peace among the common people. International communities intervened, calling for ceasefires and peace talks, but the deep-seated mistrust prevented any meaningful negotiations. In the third year of the conflict, a pivotal moment came when a Lyrian scientist, Dr. Elena Vos, developed a groundbreaking communication device capable of bypassing traditional channels. She used it to reach out to her counterpart in Bendor, General Ivar Hale, with an impassioned plea for peace. The conversation between Dr. Voss and General Hale was fraught with tension, but ultimately led to a secret meeting between high-ranking officials from both sides. The horrors of war had taken a toll on everyone, and the possibility of ending the bloodshed became a glimmer of hope. The end of the war. The breakthrough came when a humanitarian crisis unfolded on the border, with thousands of civilians trapped between the warring armies. Both nations agreed to a temporary ceasefire to provide aid. During this period, trust began to rebuild slowly. The empathy shown towards the suffering civilians highlighted the shared humanity of both sides. Peace talks resumed with renewed vigor, and this time there was genuine commitment. Dr. Voss and General Heil played crucial roles, their unlikely alliance symbolizing the potential for reconciliation. After months of arduous negotiations, a peace treaty was signed in a grand ceremony, attended by world leaders and representatives from both countries. A new dawn. The war left both Lyria and Bendor scarred, but the peace that followed ushered in an era of cooperation and rebuilding. The disputed border was transformed into a joint venture zone, with both nations benefiting from the shared resources. The horrors of the conflict were memorialized, serving as a reminder of the cost of war and the value of peace. Dr. Elena Voss and General Ivar Heil became symbols of hope, their story taught to future generations as an example of how even the deepest conflicts can be resolved through communication and understanding. As Lyria and Bendor moved forward, they did. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified when new videos are uploaded.